3. Yep, shaved it all off. Look like I'm 12. So Cars 3 is the third movie in this Cars franchise that's now a trilogy now done by Disney and Pixar, and this movie good. I'm gonna say the movie's at least better than Cars 2, because this movie itself realizes that, yeah, Cars 2 never happened. It's just Cars 1 and Cars 3. That's it. And so the bar was already set low for this movie to jump over, and it did. It's a really good movie for kids and adults, good for families, but it's Disney and Pixar, duh. All the movies are good for families. It's just what they do. I had a good time with this movie and everything. I really did enjoy it. I enjoyed it about as much as I thought I would. It had everything I was looking for in the movie and then some, and I was just like, yeah, this is a good, satisfying conclusion for the Cars trilogy that they're doing. As long as you don't call it Cars 2. That being said, let's get to the pros and cons. Why I believe that Cars 3 is in theaters right now. It comes out tomorrow officially. You need to go check this movie out. Take the kids to go see Cars 3, and here's why. About adding in the movie, I'm going to say that visually, all the characters you remember are bad with a couple of new characters. Lightning McQueen is still our asshole, our redeemable asshole. Still an asshole. Pretty much what you remember from the first Cars movie, his attitude voiced by Owen Wilson, you know, he's back again, and he is enjoyable as hell to watch on screen. You're gonna watch it, your kids are gonna be like, oh, Lightning McQueen, I want that, Mom, on Toys R Us. Let's go right now. A lot of new characters in the movie I did like too. They're pretty passable and everything. It does feel like everything's coming full circle, but my favorite character, he's an asshole himself, oh, but he's a cool asshole, with the new character called Jackson Storm. I just that name, Jackson Storm, you just know that sounds like a badass. I said that with your eyes closed, Jackson Storm. You just know that guy's a badass. Yeah, let's look at this picture real quick. Jackson Storm. You know, just badass. Plot in the movie, pretty much, the movie takes place about 11 years after the first Cars movie. Lightning McQueen is, you know, doing the racer thing and everything, but he's much older, and now all these newer racers are coming to the scene and everything, and pretty much, yeah, old man step aside, the new gen of racers are coming through. We're doing our thing, led by Jackson Storm. During an important race, Lightning McQueen ends up crashing and everything, and now he's gotta, you know, find himself, redeem himself, to find what he's been missing so we can get back on top and beat Jackson Storm. So I do a lot of training montages and a lot of shenanigans, and then we get to the end of the race where it's Lightning McQueen versus Jackson Storm for who's gonna decide who's gonna win the Piston Cup and be the world champion of racing. Then I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Just go check the movie out and see how it goes. Simple enough plot, easy to follow for the kids and adults. Yeah. Now, pros the movie. Visually, this movie is a lot visually better than Cars 1. I will say this is probably the most visual Pixar movie I've seen to date. Like, just imagine the first Cars movie was on PlayStation 2 graphics. Now we're just jumping to like Xbox One X graphics. Looked pretty good. I was like, good shit. There are a lot of good elements in the movie, a lot of good themes about never giving up and knowing when you got thrown in the towel, everything. A lot of good themes are in this movie for kids to be like, I get it, and I like that stuff. It was good for me too. Kids, adults, families. Pixar is what they do is awesome. The one thing I will also say that this movie is not really that much predictable. You would probably predict how this movie was going to go based off the trailers. Like, okay, I know how it's going to go, and I can assure you that by the time we get to the end of the movie, it's not going to go exactly how you thought it was going to go. Maybe it depends on what you think about it, but it doesn't go how I thought it was going to go. I thought they were going to play the safe route, but Pixar didn't do that. They tried something new and different, and it paid off. And I was like, I like this result better. So good going, Pixar, for not being, you know, predictable. I don't have too many cons in the movie except there are a couple of pacing issues and parts of the movie just like, yep, take that out, shorten it up, and now we get to the finish line a lot faster. But at the end of the day, it was still an enjoyable movie. I had a good time with Cars 3, just about as much as I thought I would. It's better than Cars 2 for all you people that are just like, Cars, no one's gonna care about this shit anymore. But obviously they do, because they put a lot of heart in this movie, and it gives me the same spirit as Toy Story 3, because it does feel like a concluding chapter to this franchise that they went for. Well, visuals are great. The characters were just that you remember. Jackson Storm is still a badass. I'm gonna say that all the time because Jackson Storm's awesome. I just love that name. And with that being said, I'm gonna say that Cars 3 is indeed an 8 out of 10, which is worth seeing at full admission. As always, guys, subscribe. Until next time.